Hi Forest friends! If this is your first time here, my name is MoriMademoiselle and I'd like to invite you to stick around with me for another lifestyle Lolita fashion video. On this channel we talk about anything related to Lolita fashion, including trends, informative videos, and just all around fun. So subscribe if that sounds like as much fun for you as it is for me. And let's just get right into today's tea. In this video, I want to go over the basics of building a coordinate so that later I can help you in buying a strong first coordinate. Before we get into anything too wild though, we need to talk about you. So before we get started on our journey, we need to talk about what you want to look like. Do you want to live in a marine kingdom and look like a mermaid princess? Do you want to feel like an elegant and classical noblewoman? Or perhaps you enjoy the darkness of a fully black gothic coordinate. These are important things to think about when building a wardrobe. Will you stick to that style forever? Probably not. Who knows? Many Lolitas change their styles as they sink further into the fashion. This is totally normal. I myself jump around from classic to gothic to retro sweet all the time, but for now we want to pick one thing that makes us happy. For the first while, many beginner Lolitas only have one or two main pieces to coordinate with. Ideally, you'd want to pick a first piece that you like enough to wear several different ways while you build your wardrobe. It's important to think about a few things when deciding this. How over the top, or OTT, do you want to go with your first coordinate? Will you be wearing it to a con, around the house, to the mall with friends? This will help you in deciding on how intense you want your first piece to be. Think about whether you want a print or a solid piece. Here is where I'll put my recommendation. Think about how often you will wear this. If you plan on wearing Lolitas only for special events or photos, take that into consideration. If you want to attempt to be a lifestyle and wear it all the time, that's important to know too. I won't make a firm recommendation here because this is all up to you to decide. Another good thing to have in mind is color. I would recommend your favorite color as a starting point. If you really can't decide, go to your current closet and pick out the color that you wear most of and feel the most confident in. This will give you more of an idea of what colors to go with and how well they go together because you wear them so often. Now that you have in mind a color and a potential style of piece, we will move on to figuring out what is best for you. In my experience, and through the guidance of several mentors I've had when starting out, I find that a jumper skirt, or JSK, is most versatile and easiest to coordinate. Write everything down you would look for in a dress and keep that handy. We want to keep versatility in mind. Would you wear a navy blue and plain dress over and over again for the first while? Or how about a strawberry print? Everyone is different here, and don't feel like your dress is too much or too little for your first outfit. Now we want to think of the encompassing theme. Tea time with the queen? Unicorn paradise? Write this down too and keep it handy. This will keep the thematic continuity in your coordinate. Oh, no one told you that Lolita would be this in-depth? Oh baby, you're really in for it. Some people spend days assembling a coordinate from their own closet. My theme will be based on my dress, Coronation of 18 Brumaire by Uwowo, a Taobao piece. Now, it's time for theory practice. I had a very knowledgeable friend in the Lolita Amino chat that I'm a part of. An extremely good resource, and I highly recommend that you check it out. They give amazing advice on a simple way of ensuring color balance in every coordinate. I have revised it a little for my own theory on basic coordinate balance, but take notes on this and keep it close to you when making your first few coordinates until you become more comfortable in creating more complex coordinates. You will see this applied in most well-done coordinates everywhere from beginner to veteran. Here are the essentials of my theory: horizontal symmetry. Take your body and fold it in half. The colors should match, more or less. Here is what I mean, using a coordinate of mine as an example. See how the headpiece matches my shoes and main accessory, my sash? And how my legwear matches my blouse? This is what I mean. Rule of thumb: blouse matches legwear, headpiece, shoes, and bag, or other main accessories also match each other. This is extreme basics. From there we move on to details. Remember when I asked you to write down your theme? Great! Pull that out and apply your theme to the small details. Mine was the coronation of 18 Brumaire, which is the coronation of Napoleon, but with cats. Since the broader theme is royalty, I applied this to my legwear. I incorporated the gold found in the trim and the button into my OTKs, over-the-knee socks from Enchanted Dreamer and Etsy. I also had some gold trim on my beret from Sweet Dreamer on Taobao. Of course, when starting out, it may be daunting to select a theme for accessories as you are probably looking to expand your wardrobe as fast and as frugally as possible. I want to reinforce that you are not obligated to go in this in-depth for your first coordinate. This is in case I just want to show you a more niche example. The royalty theme is pretty broad, similar to the crosses for Gothic coordinates, but you can also use these kinds of motifs to make many other coordinates. Versatility is key for beginning a wardrobe. Going back to my example, the main accessory piece is my matching sash from the Coronation of 18 Brumaire set. This is another really cool thing about coordinates. Many dresses and skirts come with options to get matching accessories, usually head bows or other headwear, but can also include nearly any kind of accessory, depending on the release. Keep this in mind when browsing for your coordinates and the rest of your wardrobe. You can use different headwear with other coordinates. Even if a head bow is made specifically for a dress, it will still be a good staple to have in your wardrobe. Okay, so that was a lot of information. I can 100% see it could be pretty overwhelming at first, but I hope that this at least provided some things to think about. I hope to go over versatility theory in a future video, so keep an eye out and don't forget to subscribe to get all of my updates. I look forward to uploading every Sunday and we'll try and get one on Wednesdays as well. In the description box down below, there will be a list of all of my social medias for your convenience, but I would also like your opinion. What do you think? What are important things to keep in mind when building a coordinate, especially your first one? Or if you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below. Well, thank you for joining me today, and I do hope to see you again next time. Have a wonderful day!